everybody, and welcome to episode number 9 of the Travel Like a Legend podcast, brought to you by the JBL Travel Group, your one-stop source for the best prices and promotions available for cruises, all-inclusive resorts, and escorted tours. For more information, go to our website at jbltravelgroup.net. Hi, I'm your host, Joe Leo, and today I want to talk about why should I use a travel agent when I can book online myself? Because this is a question that we get all the time when clients call us up. Why should I use you? I can book it online. First, let me debunk the biggest myth out there. It's really more than just a rumor, and that is that it costs more to use a travel agent. The answer to that question is no, it does not. It does not cost more to book through a travel agent. The prices for vacations are set up by the airlines, the cruise lines, the transfer companies, and the hotels. So what we do is we take all those pieces, we put them together into a vacation package, saving you a lot of time and going back and forth between all the different websites and the different vendors and trying to piece it together. And that's a service that we provide at no cost to you. Then people ask me, well, if you're doing all this at no cost, how are you getting paid? And that's a really good question. So here's the answer, very simple. All the cruise lines, the hotels, and the resorts already have a commission built into their price structure. So they can pay either their reservation agent or pay a travel agent. So the question really is, why not use a travel agent? Because you're actually paying for their services anyway when you book your trip direct or online, but you're not getting the benefits of having someone with the experience, training, and firsthand information that you can get from a certified travel agent. You're not getting the benefits of being able to talk to someone who has probably been there where you're looking to go, or someone that goes through the extensive training that we do on a continual basis with all the different destinations, the resorts, and the cruise lines. You're not getting someone who takes the time to find out about you and your family or the people traveling with you so that we know exactly what you're looking for and what your likes and dislikes are. And so we can make sure that you're making the right decision and that you're going to get a great vacation. You're not getting someone who will tell you honestly that you don't want to stay at a particular resort or go on a particular cruise line because of our personal experience or the experiences of our clients. You're not getting someone you can call if for some reason you need to cancel and reschedule your trip, or someone that can guide you through all the steps so that you don't lose your money, or someone you can call if you're experiencing a problem while you're on vacation. Now, let me give you some examples. Let's take the pandemic that we just went through. I know dozens of people who booked their vacations on their own and never got a penny of their money back. I also know dozens of people who booked their vacations with me that all got their money back, every single penny they paid, and then they turned around and rebooked those vacations in a year or so when things calmed down. I know a lot of people that lost money because, and I lost count of how many phone calls I've gotten, people asking for my help. And unfortunately, I couldn't help them because I had no access to their reservations. I had another client who was a very close friend of mine that told me they didn't book through me because they found the same thing that I told them about online for $300 less than what I quoted, which I know is totally impossible, but they found out later that the package they booked did not include everything. And once it was done, that those charges, that 300 plus, hit their credit card, and it ended up being about $500 more than what I quoted. Why? Why? It's because they booked it online. The price did not include all the taxes and the resort fees or the fee charged by the online agencies. So the credit card was charged for those fees that weren't included. And when they got back home, they found those charges on their credit card. They called to dispute it, and they had no recourse because it's in the very fine print at the end of the contract that they signed when they booked a vacation. Okay, just one more because I think you get my point. I had a client that refused travel protection because they said that they had it with their credit card company, and even though I tried to explain the differences between what they had and what I would recommend, they declined travel protection. Long story short, they got sick while on vacation. The husband had to go to the hospital, and that bill was over $15,000. And the travel protection that they had with their credit card company did not cover emergency medical expenses. The only thing that was covered on that trip was cancellation if they needed to cancel prior to the trip, and as long as it was one of the covered reasons that was canceled under that, covered under that insurance policy. So let's go back to the original question. Why should I use a travel agent when I can book it myself online? Number one, it doesn't cost more to use a professional who does this every day. Number two, we can save you time from doing all the research and then trying to put all the pieces together. Three, we can save you money because if there's a deal out there or a discount out there, we already know where it is and we already know about it. Number four, we talk to you about ways to protect your investment with travel protection that also covers you for emergency medical expenses. Five, we're here to help you if you encounter any problems before, during, or after your trip. Six, we know what areas of the country are safe to travel to and what countries you need to just stay on the resort. Seven, we also know about all the requirements that you need to fulfill prior to traveling to a destination. How long your passport must be valid for when traveling. Is there a visa required for that destination? And is there an online immigration form that needs to be completed before you travel? 8, we can explain all the ways to get through and get tracked fast through customs and immigration with things like TSA PreCheck, Clear, and MPC, which is the Mobile Passport Control. 9, we make sure that you have licensed, legitimate transfer services to take you from the airport to the resort or the cruise line, and also from the airport cruise line back to the airport, so that you don't get scammed by people trying to take advantage of you or trying to sell you timeshares. And number 10, we give you personalized service to find the best vacation for you based on your likes and dislikes, and we give you the firsthand insider knowledge about that destination, resort, or cruise line. So anyway, once again, thank you for tuning in to our Travel Like a Legend podcast. This has been episode number 9, all about why should I use a travel agent when I can book it myself online. If you have any questions about travel, please give us a call, 732-831-5200, or go to our website at jbltravelgroup.net. We'll talk to you soon. Have a great week.